Okay, good morning, everyone. It's 9 o'clock, and we are here this morning for my usual coffee talk with Pam. Today, I have a special treat for you, so I'm going to give everyone give everybody another minute to get on. So on Monday, we are kicking off our Master Your Metabolism campaign. For those of you that are getting involved, I'm very excited. We're going to learn a lot of new tools and new ways to really kick off your health and wellness. For those of you that kind of listen to me talk, I know I talk a lot about meditation and a lot about yoga and a lot about different ways to create the best routine for you. So using the Master Your Metabolism, which again starts on Monday, we're going to have a whole bunch of new tools and new ways to really get on board with your health and wellness. Today, as a special treat for my coffee talk ladies, for my essential oil people, I'm going to start today. We're going to do this bulletproof coffee. I'm going to do it with you live here. This is one of my favorite ways to start the day. For those of you who are not big breakfast people, this is a great alternative, a healthy alternative, and a benefit. So again, those of you just joining me, good morning, happy Saturday. If you have any questions or you need anything, please just kind of shout out. If you're joining me today, let me know where you're from. Let me know how your day has started. For me, I'm starting right here. I've already hit the gym. I've showered just for you guys. And now we are going to do bulletproof coffee today. So I'm going to make this with you live. I usually do it in the morning by myself, so hopefully this doesn't get funny today. So if you're going to do bulletproof coffee, I will post the necessary ingredients and the recipe at the end. I will set that link up for you in the event for next week, that Master Your Metabolism. I like to use a French press when I do mine. I've got my water boiling now. It should be ready in about a minute. I've already pre-ground my beans, got my octane oil, got my ghee. I prefer this to the butter, but if you like to use your grass-fed butter, go for it. You do you. And we'll get started in just a minute. Again, Master Your Metabolism starts Monday. Lots of great new tools, fun, healthy recipes. We are going to have a blast next week. We are still going to have our calls at the regular times for the ladies joining me. But I'm going to add a fun week of hands-on. We're going to make some of these recipes together. So get ready to have a blast. So again, if you're joining me today, give me a shout. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what's going on. And I think I am just about to get ready. So I had to take notes because there's so much about bulletproof coffee that I love that I didn't want to miss anything. So just bear with me here. Okay. Now, again, like I mentioned, I am not the biggest breakfast eater in the world. I'll be completely honest with you. If that's your jam, that is awesome. How many of you are big breakfast people? Yeah. Okay. A couple of you. Okay. Yeah. Breakfast for me, bulletproof coffee kind of creates a healthy, happy alternative for me. For me, because sometimes, you start your day, maybe you like your cereal, maybe you like your breakfast, your bagels, your, whatever you got, whatever's good for you. Hi, Annie. How are you? Good morning. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm clicking things. Sorry, guys. So for me, again, I'm not a big breakfast eater. I'm pretty much on the go. I like to get up. I like to hit the gym. I like to do my meditation. I go to work, different things. So for me to sit down and actually cook breakfast is not my wheelhouse. But bulletproof coffee takes me like 5 minutes to make. I can boil the water while I do a couple other things, come back, like it's real simple, real easy. So what happens is, again, we're putting that brain octane oil, we're putting that ghee in your coffee. These things are going to actually help you enhance your coffee. So you're getting better brain function out of it. You're getting more energy, and energy that lasts longer at a stable level, rather than like when you eat breakfast and you feel really good and then you crash. I don't eat breakfast either. See, I'm not the only one. I feel better about that now. Yeah, Annie's telling me she doesn't eat breakfast either. And I can only imagine, because you are a busy woman and you have twins and everything else. You're you've got a lot going. So again, it'll suppress your hunger a bit. Again, it's another alternative to your breakfast. So I got lots of notes here, so just bear with me. So the brain octane oil is actually going to help balance those hunger hormones. I'm not going to read off the actual names because I don't know if I could pronounce them correctly. But it'll help keep you full until lunch. And again, you're not going to get that crash because a lot of us don't have time for that afternoon nap. Like I have a 3-year-old nephew and I'm jealous that he is now like, I'm too old for naps. I'm going, enjoy your naps while you have them, like honestly. So for me to get this lasting energy that is going to stay and, you know, kind of keep me even keeled rather than making me feel that crash, I am very grateful for bulletproof coffee in the morning. And it just helps me reduce brain fog. I don't have this feeling of like, you know, you kind of start your day and you kind of feel maybe kind of energized and then you get that afternoon slump, you have all this stuff going on. But this keeps my brain sharp. It keeps me focused. It keeps me productive. It keeps me creative. It helps keep my energy level up where I need it to be. So basically, again, it works to boost your energy and it works to boost brain function. 2 of the most important things to help you get through your day in a, again, productive way. So for some of us, maybe we're overwhelmed, maybe we're stressed, we're firing up the not so good hormones in our bodies, we're doing all these things that are counterproductive. To get out of it, this is another way. Again, I know I talk meditation, I talk yoga. Another added staple to my day is bulletproof coffee. Just being able to have better brain function, to be a little happier, to have more energy is a wonderful thing. Now, I think I have water boiled. I think I am ready to rock. We are looking pretty good here. Okay, so yeah, there it goes. There's the bubbles, folks. Okay. All right, so French press, like I said, I pre-ground mine. You can use whatever kind of coffee you like. I do actually like the Bulletproof brand. I feel like it's got a nice rich taste to it, and I take my coffee black generally, so, you know, this kind of stuff to add, but, you know, no sugar, I don't put cream, I don't put all that other jazz in my coffee. It's not happening. Usually about 2 good-sized tablespoons, maybe a little bit more will work for you. I think I got myself just right about here. Give this a roll. Yeah, a little further. Okay. Got that right in the bottom. So there's a couple ways you can do this. French presses are temperamental, so depending on what you like and where you're at. Ooh, intermittent fasting. Then I have to get better on my comments. I am so sorry. Brianna loves breakfast. Oh, I wish I had more time to make breakfast. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so I got about 2.5 tablespoons in here, so right in the bottom. We're gonna go ahead and add that water. You need roughly, I want to give you the right measurements because by now mine I just kind of roll with it here. So if you're doing 1 good cup of coffee, you know, that's like about 8 ounces of coffee. So get 2.5 tablespoons is about where you want to be. Ground that down. Now me, I'm taking my coffee to go, so I may put a little bit more water in here. So we're going to go ahead and add that. Okay. And you can go ahead and give that a small little stir, bringing those grounds, getting everything even in there. Okay. All right. And we're going to let that sit for a few minutes. Okay. Beautiful. So back to my notes while that sits. Because that needs to sit for about 4 to 5 minutes, kind of depending on where you're at. Okay, so does anybody have any questions so far? Pretty simple, right? Again, I like the French press. You can go your own route, whatever works for you. Again, I use the Bulletproof brand of coffee. Just makes my life a little bit easier. And I really like the way it tastes. It's got a nice rich flavor. So when we talked brain function, we talked brain fog. Now I know the one thing that kind of comes up is this grass-fed butter or grass-fed ghee. Kind of an oddball thing. When I first told somebody that I put butter in my coffee, they almost lost it. It was a very interesting conversation to have. Grass-fed ghee, grass-fed butter is very different to put in your coffee. It's a very different taste. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend it. I was skeptical at first. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you think about putting that in there, I'm kind of like, really? But no, it's actually really good, and it's very healthy for you. It's got a lot of really good nutrients. It's got your healthy fats. It's great for your brain. It's good for your digestion. There are so many perks to adding this to your coffee. Because what happens, again, it's going to help you with those healthy fats, that hormone balance. It actually will help you decrease some inflammation in the body. It is really great for you. Again, I prefer the ghee. It's shelf stable. I keep it in a cool, dark place in my cabinet. Nice and easy. Yeah, you put a good, about a good spoonful into your coffee. We'll show you that in a minute. And the third major ingredient is your brain octane oil. Brain octane oil is a way to, you're going to get, your energy is going to come from here. But it's, again, it's not going to leave you with that crash, kind of like as if you have like a Red Bull, or again, you have that sugar. You're like, oh my God, my body needs sugar. I'm really tired. Well, again, you're going to get that crash. You're going to tank. This is going to help you keep that energy just even keeled across the board. It's going to enhance your brain function, your productivity, your creativity. It's going to keep you functioning in a way that allows you to be at your best all day. Let's see. Suppress hunger, thinking faster, working harder. Again, all amazing benefits. So I'm at about 3 minutes here. We're going to go 2 more. You just want to let it sit. You want to let it get to that point where it is that nice, dark, rich, absorbed, amazing taste. I can't even tell you. You are going to love it. This is where I'm with my patients. I'm like, because I really want it. I can already smell it, that rich aroma, that just, amazing. So that is that. Does anybody have any questions on Bulletproof Coffee so far? Any thoughts, any concerns? Again, I know the whole grass-fed butter thing can be a little weird at first. You have your brain octane oil, the nice rich coffee. Thoughts. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. The oil is actually, it's flavorless, so you're not going to get any kind of aftertaste. The butter is going to give it that rich, creamy frothiness when we go to blend it up. So it's more like a high-powered latte, as opposed to just a regular cup of coffee. So the taste is really, again, it's nice and rich. It's going to be creamy by the time we go ahead and blend this. Definitely gives you it's that high-powered latte kind of taste. Talking energy, we're talking clarity. We're setting this up. Okay, so now we are at that point, so we can go ahead and suppress the plunger. If you ground your beans just right, it should go down nice and easy. If it's too hard or too soft, it's going to be a little too much. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I have to leave it. Like I said, I usually just do things on the fly, so I'll make sure I give you guys the exact correct setup here. Okay. So we are in good shape. Where is my blender? Okay. So I do not own a full-size blender. I am one person in my home. And unless I'm really going crazy to set myself up for the week, my little bullet blender is like my best friend. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here. We're going to be all set up. Okay. Perfect. we go. I want that spoon. Okay, put a nice little spoonful in there. Slip that guy in there. Potato chips like butter, really good for you, really easy. Brain octane oil, when you first start using it, I recommend using a teaspoon. It could upset your stomach, it could make you feel a little funny. But as you get used to it, so I'd say as you go on, like every day, you can add a little bit more up until you kind of hit that tablespoon. So again, just a nice little splash. There we go. And this is why we blend, because oil and water don't mix. They will separate, the butter will separate. So it's not really recommended that you just stir it up and go to town. Blending is a huge thing. All right, so we've got that. We're all set here. We're all set here. Make a little space. We'll clean you out. Ooh, sure. Making room here. Okay, and this is going to be the worst of it, so I apologize. It's going to be a little loud. But in the end, the best thing ever. Lid's on nice and tight. Slip you in here. There we go. How amazing does that look? Now, I am on the go today. I've got a few things to do. I'm very excited with how my day is going to go. So I'm going to add this to my travel mug so I can go out and keep running my errands. We are expecting some weather here tonight, so I need to get a lot done before we start seeing snowflakes and ice. I know a lot of you, one of my girls is in Missouri, so I know you guys got some crazy snow. Brianna says, if I don't eat when I drink coffee, I get shaky. Does this happen with this coffee? I have not had that feeling personally, because I know if I don't eat breakfast, if I don't eat anything till lunch, you kind of start to get that feeling. It does, again, it's going to have the caffeine. It's going to have a few things in it. So I'm not saying you're not going to, but due to the fats and the healthy nutrients and the added ingredients, you may not. Because again, this is a great way to substitute your breakfast. This is a great way to substitute, just creating a healthier way to start your morning. So I'm going to say probably not. Like I said, you are going to get the healthy fats. You're going to get a few other energy boosters, but they're good for you. They're going to stabilize those hormones. They're going to help with the brain fog. They're going to do the right things. So I'm not promising, but I'm going to say probably not. I've never experienced any kind of shaking when I've drank it. Again, I know if I'm on an empty stomach and I drink straight up black coffee, which again, that's how I take my coffee. No cream, no sugar, no nothing. Occasionally you get like that caffeine high, those jitters. With this, I have not had that experience personally. So I'm going to say probably not. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. Go ahead and have that in there. It looks amazing. Look at that, just right. See, the more you do this, you start to pinpoint exactly how much you've got in that cup. Now, one last tidbit. So you've got your coffee, we ground the beans, boil your water, French press, you're all set. Add a spoonful of your grass-fed butter, your ghee. Add anywhere from a teaspoon to a tablespoon. If you're gonna go up, work your way up. Blend it all. See that frothy latte? It smells amazing. I wish I could help you guys smell this through the screen because I know you would love it. One last little added. If you wanna fancy up your coffee a little bit, I like to put a little cinnamon on the top, a little top of that foam. Give it an added little taste. Cinnamon is really good for you. Oh my gosh, I wish you were here with me right now. All my amazing spices, my craziness. But yeah, so that is my morning. That is how we are starting our day. Like I said, I've gone to the gym, I've meditated, I've showered, and now I'm off to go grocery shopping with all the crazies before this crazy weather hits. Again, I am going to post this recipe on the group in the events. I took a poll a few days ago to find out what your thoughts were as far as setting up the lives for the other fun recipes for the week. I am going to set up separate events for those because I think it will be a healthy reminder as opposed to me putting it in the event and then, if you don't get to them or you don't see the post. This way you can stay involved. Because again, next week, Monday, Master Your Metabolism. I'm going to put a link up for the worksheets today. Tomorrow you'll see the ebook. And then starting Monday, we are going to have a blast. I'm thinking 2 recipes Monday, Tuesday. Maybe we'll talk about the book and things on Wednesday. And then we'll do 2 more recipes Thursday and Friday. So again, I know I posted the grocery list. I will post it again. I will kind of give you a heads up for which recipes we're doing. So if you want to grab stuff. But yeah. So do we have any more questions? I think I got them all. Talked about the shakiness for coffee, breakfast. Annie mentioned intermittent fasting. That is something I would like to talk a little bit more about on a future call. I know we talked about doing more nutrition and doing more with oils. That was what you guys had in your top polls. So I am already planning February. I am super excited with you guys. But yeah, so I've got a couple of dishes to clean up and then I am on my way. If you have any more questions or you need anything, please shoot me a message. You can tag me here. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Again, if you have questions, definitely tag me in the post, okay? Again, you can reach me by messenger, friend request me if you want. But yeah, so I'm gonna get all this stuff up for you this weekend. And then Monday, we are gonna have some fun, okay? So I look forward to talking to you all more. And again, if you need help with any of this, let me know. I'm gonna post that right up in the event as soon as we're done here, okay? And I will talk to you guys all soon. Have a great Saturday and enjoy your weekend. Bye, guys.